started dating Kojima-san. Well, see ya.
Right now, I'm being dumped by my girlfriend in front of the public, and there are many people from my company. My name is Tomoki Ono. I'm an office worker in Tokyo. I'm not the type to stand out and lead everyone, but I'm an ordinary guy who works diligently. And this is Karen Suzuki. She will be my ex-girlfriend. Until a few months ago, we were lovey-dovey, even hinting at marriage. But she changed her mind in a split second. What a humiliation. And the man next to Karen, who has his arm around her, is Shun Kojima. He joined the company as a mid-career hire and is hailed as a handsome and popular guy by everyone. Karen, what is this all about?
Just what I said earlier. Kojima-san is cooler than you, to be honest.
I'm sorry for being cooler than you.
What the heck?
It's unfortunate for you, but that's how it is.
My mind went blank, and I could only fall into silence. I felt so miserable and on the verge of tears. And at that moment, a voice resounded.
Don't get conceited just because of your good looking. A person's character is what matters. And don't you understand such a basic thing?
What do you mean?
You're just showing everyone how dumb you are. It's perfect for me, though. I have something to say to someone. Thank you for breaking up with him, Karen Suzuki.
For some reason, Todo-san thanked Karen. Karen looked puzzled, and then she continued with a surprising line.
Please go out with me, Tomoki Ono-san.
What?
Her name is Hirori Todo. She's the most beautiful woman in the office. She's capable at work, but because she doesn't show her smile, she's somewhat avoided by others. She's a cool and beautiful lady. So everyone was surprised that she would make a public confession like that. There's a reason for this commotion. It goes back a few months. Karen and I are colleagues. It didn't take long for us to become close in the same department.
I want to get married soon. I would be really happy if it's with you, Tomoki-kun.
Having grown up in an all-voice environment, Karen was my first girlfriend, and I was determined to cherish her. And then, after a few years, a man named Shun Kojima joined the company as a mid-career hire. This guy's handsome and friendly, and he's popular among everyone. He's always overflowing with confidence. But before I knew it, he started picking on me. Tomoki-san, how do you do this again? Oh, it's like this. Wait a moment.
Oh, I'm better at that, so let me teach you.
He's so friendly to everyone else, but what's with his attitude with me? Then, I heard a familiar voice.
Kojima-san, you seem to understand everything.
Thank you. I was relied upon in my previous job as well, so everyone, please rely on me.
Okay.
Karen-san, you really understand me well, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ono is so unreliable.
And Karen thinks he's handsome too, huh? I guess it can't be helped though. Meanwhile, there was a time when I and Todo-san were entrusted with a project. I might not be very reliable, but I look forward to working with you.
Okay.
I don't understand what she's thinking when she replies without making eye contact. Does she hate me? Well, she doesn't seem interested in anyone anyway. When she casually averted her gaze, something fell. Oh, something fell. Here you go.
Thank you.
That was an old and worn-out mechanical pencil. I hope it's not broken. So I ended up spending more time with Todo-san. Todo-san is respected by everyone around her for her competence. That's why I also respected her. But she was different from my initial impression of her. She had a cute side too. That was when we first went to meet a client. Todo-san, are you really sure about this route?
Yes, I've checked it multiple times on the computer, and I have printed out the map too.
I see. Thanks. Can I just see that for a moment? Places I want to go with my crush. Best dating spot rankings?
Huh?
I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. So, you have a crush, huh? Todo-san, who always calmly does her work and never makes mistakes, turn out to be directionally challenged and does this kind of research too, huh? You're cute. I'm cheering you on, so do your best. Toto-san, what are you doing?
The boss's son. He likes tough rangers, so I want to give them stickers.
During a break, her desk was overflowing with character-themed snacks that came with stickers. Although it's an amount that can't be eaten by one person, she's diligently eating them alone. I like snacks too, so let me help.
Thank you.
Oh, Toto-san, thank you for doing this all the time.
I do it just because I like it.
My son is always happy. He says you're a kind lady. Since they met at the company barbecue gathering, my son likes Toto-san. Oh, I see. I can understand why. She tends to be misunderstood by others, but she's actually a very charming person. But she's shy, so she doesn't speak much. One day, while taking a break from work to buy coffee, I saw the two of them talking. It seems like Kojima is hitting on Toto-san.
What I'm saying is, just tell me your phone number, will you?
It's not possible.
You're really cold, Hiyori-chan.
Please move aside.
Who do you think you are, acting all high and mighty?
Hey, what are you doing? She clearly doesn't like it.
Ono-san.
What? It's none of your business.
It is. She's an important colleague of mine. Stop pestering her.
You haven't been able to get your girlfriend's attention lately, right? Stop taking out on me, will you?
What does Karen have to do with this?
Just forget about it. Don't get so worked up like that.
I felt irritated by him, who was grinning. Well, it's true things haven't been going well with Karen, but... could it be?
Well, whatever. See ya.
Wait a minute! Hey! That night, I contacted Karen. Yes, after that, there was talk of having a belated welcome party for Kojima. Reluctantly, I was told by Karen that I had to come, so I attended. Looking back now, it probably was her plan to show off her relationship with Kojima. And so, I lost my first girlfriend in my life in front of everyone and lost my dignity. The drinking party ended abruptly. It's so painful to go to the office from now on. The next day, I headed to the office with heavy steps. As soon as I stepped into the office, everyone looked at me all at once. Feeling uneasy under their gaze, I went to my desk, and a coworker approached me in a hushed voice. Hey, they're being all lovey-dovey over there. Is that okay? Huh? What do you mean? What the hell is going on? In such a visible place? Are they making fun of me or something? I averted my gaze from the two of them. Then, the coworker spoke. And stay calm as you hear this. They're spreading rumors in other departments that you cheated on her first. What? What? Everyone in our department knows that can't be true, but other departments don't know the real story. That's why people from other departments are so cold to me, huh? I'm being misunderstood by people whom I don't even know. What should I do? I was in despair and let out a sigh, just as the colleague continued. By the way, the person who is rumored to be your affair partner is Toto-san. She confessed her love to you yesterday, right? That's making things complicated. Why did it turn out like that? It has nothing to do with her. Yeah, I think Toto-san is definitely better than Suzuki, but it's just bad timing. Well, I've just been dumped, so I can't think about having a new girlfriend now anyway. My thoughts are all jumbled up. What should I do? Whoa, what is it?
I have something to talk to you.
After murmuring just that, I was taken by her.
I'm really sorry.
No, there's no need for Toto-san to apologize.
Are we having an affair?
What? We're not, right? We've never done such a thing, right? Seeing me in a panic, Toto-san trembles, and then she starts shaking her shoulders.
You're panicking too much.
It's not funny at all.
I'm glad you don't seem angry, though.
Rather than being angry, I'm in a state of shock. I've been seeing Karen flirt with Kojima these days too. I was surprisingly calm. Even when I saw the two of them being lovey-dovey, it felt unreal.
Should we really have an affair?
Todo-san?
I mean, thank you for always helping me.
Suddenly, my cheeks got enveloped by her smooth hands, and I panicked. It wasn't the usual Todo-san, and it was enough to stir up my emotions. She left, leaving me in a state of confusion. Mischievous Todo-san. I had never seen her like that before. That was more than enough to drive me crazy. Jeez, what's wrong with everyone? From that day on, my struggles began. Karen and Kojima kept flirting around, and Todo-san takes every opportunity to tease me. I need to photocopy these. Standing by the photocopy machine with documents in hand, people from other departments avoided me. There's an error. What should I do? Oh, let me fix it. Oh, don't worry about it. It's painful to be so blatantly avoided like that. Since then, Karen and I never had a chance to talk. However, when I was preparing for a meeting, we became alone together. Oh, Karen. I've always wanted to ask, why did you have to declare that in front of everyone? Yes, what I wanted to ask was about what she did at the drinking party. I didn't think she would do such a crazy thing.
It's your fault.
Huh?
Shin told me you were having an affair with Todo-san.
Oh, that's how it was.
Shin tells me he loves me the most, and he's handsome too.
I couldn't argue back. I just listened to her words. Everything was going according to Kojima's plan. But even if I were to argue back now and try to get Karen back, I knew we couldn't go back to how things were before. After some time, when everyone started to forget about the rumors, we were in the document storage room. Todo-san!
Yeah!
Todo-san, who was using a ladder to reach the documents, lost her balance and fell. I happened to be there and instinctively caught her. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm sorry,
As long as you're not injured, it's fine. So, can you move?
I'm sorry, but I'd like to stay like this a little longer.
Whoa! Whoa! What should I do? Then, at that moment, we heard a noise. We quickly moved away from each other. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize there were people here. Oh, no. It's okay. We awkwardly apologized to each other. Then, the people from the other department start whispering among themselves.
Hey, weren't they rumored to have an affair before?
Huh? They're flirting in the office? That's so sick. I panic upon hearing their conversation. I opened my mouth to argue back, but...
He just protected me as I fell. What? But Ono-san has done nothing wrong. I'm the one who's been hitting on him and causing trouble to him.
Todo-san defended me. It just hurt my heart to see her like that. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful. I apologize for causing you trouble. After bowing to the people from the other department, they left awkwardly. I reach out my hand to Todo-san. I'm sorry. I couldn't come up with anything clever to say. It's frustrating. Everyone loves gossiping.
It's me who's causing trouble to you. I'm sorry.
It's not true. If only I were more dependable.
That's not it. Ono-san, you've always been too kind.
Huh?
We've known each other from long time ago, you know?
What do you mean?
Even now, and in the past, you've helped me a lot.
And then, Todo-san started talking. The story went back to her high school days.
Back in high school, I was very introverted and gloomy, unlike now. I had no friends, and I was often teased by those around me. Even at the cram school I attended during that time, it was the same. I always looked down, unable to make friends. I think I stood out from the others. But there was one person who always talked to me. That person always talked to me without treating me differently from everyone else. Without pushing away the gloomy me. His smile was so wonderful. It gave me the reason for me to live.
While watching her talk happily, I remembered my own high school days. I remember there was such a girl at my cram school. A girl who always looked lonely.
I was really happy when we met again. Tomoki Ono-san, I'm talking about you.
Todo-san looked at me and smiled. That gentle smile reminded me of something. I see. So that was you. She was that girl back then.
Even back then and now, thank you for helping me. I've been waiting all this time. I thought that if I kept this mechanical pencil with me, I would meet you again someday.
Ah, that's the one I gave you back then.
When I forgot my pencil case, you lent it to me, and you said I could keep it. I've treasured it all this time. It's like my protection charm.
I hugged Todo-san right there. I don't know what made me do it, but I couldn't help but hug her. I'm sorry. I can only say cliché words, but will you listen to me? Please go out with me.
Yes, I'd be happy to.
From that day on, we no longer cared about what others thought. No matter what anyone said, as long as we were together, we were fine. We worked together, and whenever our eyes met, we smiled at each other. We were living much more peaceful days compared to before. We'll have a barbecue as a company event again soon. Everyone is welcome to bring their families. After some time had passed, and we had gotten used to calling each other by our first names, the annual barbecue event was to be held again. Yuri, you wanted to meet the department head's son, right? You must be happy.
Yeah, we have to collect lots of stickers again.
And I have to help her so that she won't have to eat too much snacks.
What? That will make my clothes smell, right, Shun?
Don't say that. It will ruin the mood. Barbecue is the best, right? I get to eat lots of meat.
They were flirting in a corner of the office. It had become a familiar sight in the office by now. Everyone had forgotten about our rumors by now.
No way! It's too hot. Todo-san, do it for me. Understood. Suzuki-san, you do this. It's not something a girl should do. I'm not doing this.
Hiyori, you don't have to put so much effort into starting the fire. I'll do it.
Is that so? Then I'll leave it to you. So you call each other by your first names, huh?
It's none of your business.
It's definitely my business. We went out for so many years.
Karen's smirk started to irritate me. Hiyori looked at her with a serious expression.
Todo-san, you look scary. Stop it, it's just a joke.
You, don't talk to Hiyori anymore.
Why not? It's partly thanks to us. You guys get along so well now. You should thank us.
Karen, just shut up.
Hey, is the fire ready yet?
Hey, Shun, these people are complaining to me.
Hey, don't mess with my girlfriend.
They're so annoying. I'll just ignore them. We decided to ignore them and focus on our tasks. Just then, the two of them sensed that we were ignoring them and got mad at us.
You're really stuck up and unfriendly. That's why you get dumped by me.
You're so lame. You just look a bit above average. And I don't remember being dumped by you.
Huh? Don't mess with me, you little...
He got so mad that he argued with Hiyori in a loud voice. And then, Karen heard that and got angry.
What does that mean, Shun? So, you were hitting on me and her at the same time? That's terrible!
Oh, that's not what happened at all. You see, I'm good looking, so everyone hits on me.
Everyone? It's not just me and her?
Ah, it's not like that.
Shun, you've been acting really strange lately. Maybe it would have been better if I had stayed with Tomoki.
What the hell are you saying? You're going back to this lame guy? I doubt your taste. I even went through the trouble of spreading that rumor to break you guys up.
What do you mean by that?
As they started to get agitated, I heard a child's voice from afar.
Hiyori-chan!
It was a cute boy with round eyes. At first, I didn't know who he was, but it clicked for me.
It's Yuka.
Hiyori was happy to see him. Yukun was also excited. He was like a cute little puppy. And then, at that moment, the juice from the nearby table spilled onto Karen's lap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the hell are you doing? This is the worst. Whose kid is this? You should take responsibility for this expensive dress.
Oh, Karen, stop it!
Kojima desperately tried to stop her with a pale face. And then, behind Karen, a familiar person appeared. Oh, it seems like my son caused you trouble.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I got scolded by this lady.
Yukun looked sorry and was about to cry, and we comforted him.
Suzuki-san, here's a towel.
I'm sorry your expensive dress got stained. I'll pay for the cleaning. Karen, feeling guilty for causing trouble to the boss, awkwardly snatches a towel.
I can wipe it myself. Boss, please don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry. Let's go, Karen.
I'm sorry.
Just like that, they left like a typhoon. The boss also lowered his head to apologize.
That lady, I hope she doesn't catch a cold.
You're so kind. That lady seems to be fine, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's right. If she was that energetic, she'll be fine. Hiyori and I exchanged glances and smiled at each other. By the way, that proposal from the other day, it was approved. Really?
Really?
You did a great job researching. The higher-ups will be pleased. Since then, we continued to work diligently and focus on our jobs. Whether the boss knew or not that Hiyori and I were dating, he smiled at the two of us. Thank you for being kind to you at the barbecue. He said he wants to play with you guys again. I also want to play with Yukun. Please, let's do it again.
What should we give as a present next time?
You don't have to do that, but thank you.
It's just something I enjoy doing.
By the way, Kojima-san and Suzuki-san will be transferred to another department. Is that so? And new people will be coming in to replace them, so I'll leave their guidance to both of you. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You never know what happens in life, but whatever happens, I'm sure we will both be smiling. I want to spend peaceful times forever, together with someone important.